Okay, guys, I'm just getting home from church. Super, super good stuff. The sermon was awesome. So I thought I lost an earring for a second. So join me on my faith channel. I am going to be talking about one of the lessons about the role of the Holy Spirit. A lot of times we have not talked about this because in the churches, we just haven't gotten it right, or we don't want to talk about the Holy Spirit. God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, three in one, right? So, I'll be talking about that. I'll be talking about some other things, but tonight's sermon was really good about how, I like to learn about business. I like to see processes, I like to see stuff. And even my own business, I'm like, boy, you need a better process, Melissa. And one of the reasons why I went back to this church, not just doctrine, but evangelizing. When I was out evangelizing, um, I helped people come to Christ. And that is really what Jesus was about. And I'm like, Melissa, you haven't been doing that. And even though I have this channel that is to reach the gospel to people and to share pro-life stuff as a woman, as a mom, I'm like, you need to be out there helping people come to Christ, because it says in the Bible that in the last days you're going to hear about wars and rumors of wars. And right before, we hear, all this stuff, and it's going to get worse, Christ is going to come. So, we just saw some stuff happen with Iran, and we are seeing a lot of stuff happen. So we want people saved, guys. And that's exactly why Jesus came to earth. He wanted us saved. He wanted to die for sin, show us that there's no way that we can get to heaven on our own. Nothing is good enough. He wanted to restore us back to God. Just like a father, when you have a father, you should be able to go to him and give him any burden you have. A father should want to know, what is the matter, son, right? There should be communication. Same thing with God. We should be able to go to him. He is our Father, and say, hey, let me pray about this. Let me pray about that. So, yeah, good stuff. Important to support missionaries and other people trying to do God's work. There were some missionaries from, I think, the Philippines tonight. And, you know, we've got the money, but there are a few laborers who will help other people to come to know Christ. And just like, my son was in the military, you don't leave your buddy behind. He made some good friends in the military who still have that bond. You never leave people behind. And that's why we want the gospel to be shared with others. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys, and join me on my faith channel.